Hello and welcome back to Heartsofiron 4, this is Black Prince Gaming, and today we're going to be kicking off with another game in vanilla Hearts of Iron. So we're going to be playing as Norway. Haven't actually played them before, so this will be a new one for us. And yeah, we're going non-historical, so the pathway we're going to go down is we're going to be looking to try and revive the Vikings. Now there's a lot here we have to do with, I think there's a civil war that happens, there's fascist uprisings, so we need to work our way down there, and hopefully we should be able to turn into the Viking Empire. And then I think there are opportunities for coring. Yes, we've got the Kalmar Union, Nordic Unity, and the North Sea Empire. So yeah, we put non-historical on just to add a bit more chaos. I mean, if the Vikings are coming back, who knows what the state of the world would be in. So yeah, we are gonna go ahead and go through it, just opening with the basic research stuff, and I believe, yeah, we're civilian economy. So rather than work on any factories right now, let's go ahead and work on building up any bits of infrastructure that have resources in the state, and then obviously going for our capital backwards. That's the normal way that I do that. And you know, as we get off different conscription laws, we will just slowly work. We'll slowly work on changing that back down to a better level. Okay, so there we go, taking some debuffs early on our stability, our democracy falls. Basically, the parliament is not working, so now we lurk in the shadows and we push towards, I think it's, yeah, fascism. So is it like fascist Vikings? Because that's a very scary concept, actually. I didn't know the Vikings had an ideology. I assumed it would be non-aligned, but yeah, it does look like we're heading down a tree that is relatively fascist. So yeah, fascist Vikings. The scariest thing you've ever heard of. Okay, let's go here, let's get some industrialist support, and then we will work on building up the support of our faction, like build up the support of ourselves in all these different states. So we want to start with the southern ones because I believe they have the most population, so it makes the most sense to be in line with them. Hopefully we don't need Germany. I know normally you do push towards Germany, but it doesn't look like we actually do need them. I think if there is the German Reich, they can invade you to help, which sounds so bizarre, I know. But yeah, we're going to work on these states down here in the south. We should have the majority of stuff. And yeah, we'll try and get them onto our side, I guess, and it's all built up and ready for our coup. We'll continue down mechanical computing. So yeah, we'll keep on heading towards that. After we finish this, we'll probably head down these two focuses here. They lower democracy support, so by token they'll boost our support by reducing democracy support. So, and then yeah, we'll head down towards, is it this? Yeah, Kisling's coup, which basically is a coup then led by the fascists to overthrow the current government. Okay, there we go, the coup is now imminent. The coup has taken over. Okay, it doesn't look like we actually got any of those states that we did push for there, so I'm not 100% sure on what happened, but we did at least get some Norwegian units. What are they even like? They are militia, however they will fill the front lines at least, so you know, there's that, I guess. Let's quickly find commanders. Yeah, so we want you, and we didn't have a field marshal there, so that's fine. Okay, let's go ahead, let's put these guys onto the front line, and then I guess we will push. What focus do we want to go for next, I guess? That's the real question. I guess we could do rearmament. Independent Norway, so that's 4 civilian factories. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, first and foremost, you guys need to be pushing out. We're just quickly going to take control and micro a little bit of this, I think, for the best. So we want to push straight out, get to any supply lines, get to any land that's going to help us. Horsemen, you are going to try and just ride all the way to Trondheim, and then hopefully people will backfill the lines behind us. Oh, we can actually do takeovers of states. Okay, so let's actually go for Trondheim. Yeah, Trondheim. And then hopefully that will make us sort of, well, that will give us the control of the north as well. Let's make sure any air force is up. Let's make sure any navy is out. Let's make sure that we are trying to push wherever we can. And yeah, you guys push in, see if you can't help take this bit of land. I mean, if you take that, are they technically cut off? I guess they would be. It's probably not the best cut off though, because yeah, they have just walked into this land. But, you know, we'll take whatever we can as a bonus. Okay, see if you can't get into that tile maybe, stop them from taking it. Amazing. Great work. So yeah, okay, it's going okay. It's not going awfully. You try and pin him there. And then meanwhile, I want you to maybe try and see if you can't snake over to Bergen. As soon as this guy moves up this tile. Come on. Oh, it takes them ages to move out of a tile, I forget, because yeah, we are just in the absolute barren wasteland that is Norway. I mean, like here, for example, if you can push through and cut them off a little bit, that's certainly great. Go all the way for Bergen, see if you can't just get completely round where they were. And then you try and support in there. You pin this guy in that spot, maybe. Maybe just try and go up and round him. No, there we go. Now we'll connect up the supply, that's fine. And there we go, we have managed to cut him off here. So now if we can go for this other port maybe, as well as maybe you coming down and attacking him there. Maybe you stop and attack there, or yeah, you stop and attack there because we have got the secured railway line, so we don't need that attack as much. But yeah, this is a very micro-intensive war, so we just got to be really careful how we play it and make sure that we're not overstretching ourselves or, you know, getting ourselves encircled anywhere. So, for example there, make that encirclement on the enemy, go for the port, yeah, continue down for these ports too. Perfect. Help out, cut off these two militia units. Okay, and then all of you push to Trondheim as your next next thing you would need to do. Nice. Except you two push in there. Yeah, you all push in there and let's just crush out these units while we've got them. Don't give them any chance to make it back. You, hopefully you move out this tile. I forget, everything takes so long to move up here because we're in this sort of barren wasteland at the north. So yeah, we just got to wait like 4 days for that guy to leave the province, and then you're going to try and push up and in and round to Trondheim. Yeah, let's let them make small wins here and there if that gets them deeper into pockets or further off of our front lines. Obviously that's hugely helpful, and then if you can take this here, that might be the cut-off point, and it might even be the capitulation with Trondheim gone. Okay, it's not just yet, but you're now up and around them, so you are going to snake your way to Narvik, and hopefully that will be the end. Okay, finish that off, come on. Just clean it up, and then yeah, everyone can get round into good positions while this guy snakes all the way up there. And we'll probably just tell our guys to stop pushing for a little while, and hopefully he should take that and take all the land that's needed. Oh, Norway has actually capitulated. We didn't need to make it all the way to Narvik. So actually, let's close that off and let's head down to Kisling's regime. Yeah, because that's who we want, because that's the one that leads us towards the Viking path. But yeah, there we go, perfect. We now have secured ourselves. Oh, I mean, just look at the debuffs we're about to gain. Yeah, that's not fun debuffs, especially for a fascist nation to have less war support. I mean, stability makes sense because, you know, all the extremists like crackdowns, but like to have less war support, that really sucks. That does mean we are going to have to go ahead and demobilize our economy, but we're going to ride it out as long as we can. Like, make use of all of these factories. Yeah, we're not going to give them up early, and then we will go back to maybe, I don't know, we will figure out what we're going to do. How far are we going down? Only to early mobilization, so I guess that's not the end of the world. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that and do that in 70 days so we don't take the debuff and we just have to lose a little bit of political power. Okay, now here's an interesting focus. So we've got this, I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but special forces attack goes up but the defense drops massively, so I guess that's to help us make some very strong marines. So I'm going ahead and researching that because obviously marines will be very necessary for the Vikings, of course. And yeah, we will try our best to obviously naval invade some of these former territories, as well as obviously we will be looking for Sweden. I think Sweden might be the first ones we go for. Okay, there we are the Norgsveld. So yeah, that changes us now. We've got a different flag. We've got a slightly different portrait, but you know, not much has changed. Okay, let's go ahead, and then I guess our first place we're going to be looking to claim will be Sweden. Yeah, so I guess we will go ahead and line up against the Swedish border here with everything we have, and we will set the guys ready to attack in towards Stockholm if they do need to. I mean, there is a chance they'll just accept the demands, which means we'll gain some land, which I don't actually think we want, because obviously we want to try our best to expand. But yeah, we'll see what happens once we go through with that, and then obviously if we can get Sweden under wraps, that would be a nice stepping stone into the next parts of the war. Okay, I mean, the unexpected happened. Sweden did actually accept our demands, so we get Bohuslän, Dalma, and Jämtland. Okay, I mean, I guess that's pretty nice. We've got some new land. Does that mean we can't go into war with them again? Because that would be quite annoying if we can't. Okay, I mean, I guess we can do our claims on Denmark then. I guess we could just manually start justifying against Sweden. Yeah, let's go for it. We'll manually start justifying against them. And yeah, we'll do our claims against Denmark just in case they want to give up some free territory to us as well, because, you know, we'll take it if we can. Because yeah, we ideally need that land. Is it called? Occupied. Okay, yeah, so that's a bit annoying that it's occupied. And once again, defying expectations, so we just had Denmark accept as well. Wait, did Denmark just give us their country? Okay, I mean, I guess they're technically still up here in Denmark? Where is Denmark's capital? What? They have the Faroe Islands, and they have Greenland. Okay, I mean, just give up your country to us. Like, I mean, I'll take it. Why not? Okay, I mean, I guess next up on the chopping block is probably Ireland. And let's quickly go for this, because then that will get us 15% recruitable population. So I like the sound of that. Okay, here we go as well. We're going for Finland, so that's going to offer to Canada. Canada accept. Why is everyone accepting our demands? Who in their right mind gives us this? What have we just made, like the biggest diplomacy victory type game that you've ever seen? Okay, I guess we'll do claims on Ireland then, and we'll see if they're going to go and accept us as their new overlords, because that's for all of Ireland. Our war goal on Sweden did finish as well, so let's just quickly get that to go. And yeah, we'll get everyone pushing in across the front line. It does look like Germany's now gone down the German Empire route, so obviously that could be very interesting. Let's go ahead and just make sure that we are pushing in wherever we can, especially for any of these core provinces. And let's make sure that our air force is not training and is on air superiority. And is the Navy okay? The Navy's probably alright for now. Oh, I forgot about Copenhagen. The Navy is going to go ahead and do a little bit of convoy raiding. You guys are actually going to do strike force instead, and we'll hope that we can do a little bit of damage to any Swedish vessels that decide to come out and about. Wait, what's this? We can do military takeovers in our own land while we're at war. I mean, I'll take it for the military factory. I mean, it's a free factory at the end of the day. Like, who's going to pass that up? You guys make sure you're pushing in there. Yeah, you've come down here, take a map. Go across, take Kalmar, Malmo, back to Copenhagen. Gothenburg, let's take it. Yeah, I mean, actually, I think a lot of them have been distracted and headed down there when they probably shouldn't have. Let's go get radio propaganda for that little bit more war support. Okay, and now let's go ahead, draw the front line round, so we should now be holding some of this land, because we don't want them to just get all the way in, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Did we just strength delete that tank? Jesus, the power of our divisions, I guess. Let's go ahead and make sure that we are moving in everywhere that we can. You come here, just wrap all that up nicely. Same thing. You're going to wrap up there, you're going to go Malmo. And then you're going to come up here through the centre and just help take all of this. Yeah, nice, quick and easy victories right here, like just absolutely smashing our way through them. And I guess the rest of it will just sink, because the Germans went to fight us tooth and nail for every little piece of this. But does that mean we can do the Kalmar Union? No. Why does it not? Because we don't control all Danish states. Yes, we do. Mainland Danish states. Does it not count because they exiled themselves to here, so that technically is the mainland Danish states? Ugh, I mean, I'll make the declaration if I need to. German Empire wants us in their faction. I don't think I want to join that. I might join that later if it's better, but yeah. Okay, yeah, we need to go ahead and start repairing the mines. For sure, that's going to take literally all of our factories, or the vast majority of our factories, but it's too good to pass up at this point. Take it none of this is core. Yeah, it's all counted as occupied, so let's get our spy out here and hopefully working on root out resistance in some of these core areas. Yeah, go there, let's see if you can't root out resistance and just make sure that we are, you know, increasing our support even more until we can figure out a way to restore the Kalmar Union. Okay, we finally had someone reject our demands, which was the UK. I was half thinking they might even do it just the way they've been going. I actually cannot believe it. I did the Soviet Union one as a bit of a joke, and they've given us Murmansk, Archangelisk, and Onega, which is basically all the land that Finland wanted. They keep holding Sala though. Like, oh god, this is getting so cursed. Maybe we'll have to go to war with Finland in order to get that land. Oh god. But yeah, I mean, we're clearly doing well in just claiming and making territory ours. And you know what, it's not awful as well as far as resources go, so we will work on developing it. Important too though are these two here, the Swedish pieces of territory, because yeah, they have so many resources, so if we can upgrade them, get them more online, then we should be able to export loads of stuff. There we go, we are exporting some stuff to different people, and yeah, should hopefully secure us up for construction basically. Go ahead and declare war on Iceland. So, oh my god, Denmark immediately joined the American faction. So that's not great. Really not great for us. And Luxembourg? What? Luxembourg, why? Who are you even at war with? Oh, Republic of Finland is in there. Okay, the rest of you then. This is very important, of absolute imperative importance, is that you all make your way over there. We're just going to quickly try and sweep through Finland at the same time. So go, 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 all of you railroad over. We gotta hope that the Navy does okay. The Navy is coming in for naval invasion support as well, so it should help us take Iceland. Yeah, and then these guys' jobs will be to hold Iceland as well. Denmark is trying to get troops in. Oh god, fine, a pay rise for soldiers. There we go, we managed to take it before they could get anything in, so Iceland should now fall. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a military takeover of there, because why not? It gives us another military factory, that's what we want, just more military factories. Let's go down the rearmament stuff. Let's start producing some anti-air as well that we're going to then pop into our divisions. Because yeah, we need to make sure that they are safe from aircraft, because we're not going to have a better air force than the US, especially because we're not actually producing one. So you guys have that, and then the Marines. I really want to up the Marines actually, so anti-air, pioneers, support artillery. Okay, that's all you get for now, and we'll work from there, and we'll continue to try and upgrade them as much as we can. Okay, yeah, let's maybe lower the game speed as well a little bit. Yeah, just continue to push along, take away some of these ports again, take them back into our hands. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to continue to build up and get somewhere with it. Okay, looks like other wars are starting to kick off across the world as well. So we've got Italy going in against Yugoslavia, which might cause a little bit more tension. It definitely has, because it looks like Italy is now at war with the majority of Europe, as well as the Soviet Union is at war with France. So Italy's joined the Comintern. Oh god. And the old anti-Bolshevik accords have been made, so they've got Spain, Yugoslavia. Okay, so Europe is very much descending into chaos. Yeah, so it looks like everything is kicking off across here. Oh, I really wish I kind of had joined the German faction now. They would have maybe helped with this. I guess not massively, would they? But it maybe would have secured our border at least, so we knew that there wasn't a sudden war coming. Okay, I'm not going to join the Catholic Mexican faction, because ultimately, what do they do for me? Like, they do give me a board with the US, yes, however, it's not going to be enough to win this. Okay, let's make sure that our Marines are prepped. How are we looking for naval invasion? Okay, the naval invasion isn't going to go ahead just because I don't think our Navy actually has range of Labrador. Maybe if I had a base of my ships out there, we would have had range, but, you know, too little too late, because the US has now conquered that. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go for these two tiles. And yeah, we'll set them off as soon as. Can you guys give some naval invasion support, maybe? No. Okay, stay on strike force. Hopefully we should get the opening shortly, and then we'll be able to make that naval invasion landing. Okay, the tile is open actually to go and reinforce our guys down here. I imagine they'll bring something in just before I can get there, which is going to be annoying, but you know, we'll try our best to get out of there if we can, although maybe they're going to kill us before we can. Oh, it just takes so long to move anywhere in this, just due to like the attrition and everything. But there we go, we can now start to continue our crushing against some of these divisions. Why don't you go down there and see if you can't help out with that? Like, I'm not too fussed about losing some of this stuff up here. How are we looking for supply? Okay, so the supply line isn't actually linked up, so let's get on that. Shift, use control click, get that to the top of the queue. Actually does mean I am a little bit fussed about holding on to that. So yeah, let's try and crush out him, and then hopefully our guys will go up and defend that. But yeah, if we can get that railway up and running, that does mean we'll now have troops to obviously put into the field with some actual supply. And we've managed to save this unit down here, so that is very good as well. Anything else we can do in the way of like expanding this pocket? Doesn't look. I guess we could try and cut them off here. I don't know if we even have the divisions per tile to really be messing with this. Okay, I guess we might have one division per tile for this, so actually it might not be the end of the world to do something like this. But yeah, let's try and push up here maybe and see if we can't cut them off. Because if we could split their supply away from their capital, and we could maybe try and do the exact same thing up here. I mean, I think that would just be really, really good for us. You get over there, let's get you defending that tile. Yep, that's what we need right now. We need defense on our tiles. Oh, the naval invasion has gone. Okay, no chance of landing. No chance of landing. We just absolutely couldn't make it. That's really annoying. Yeah, okay, we are just slowly snaking our way through, so we are going to hopefully get some of these cut-offs. No, continue to hold him, just make sure while we get this. Yeah, get that secure. There we go, we have cut these guys off now technically in the north. And yeah, as you can see, they've actually pulled back off of the front line because of it. So let's make sure that we are out and pushing where we can. Like, if the tiles are open, I want you guys going for them. So especially if you can get along here, maybe get to Murmansk, get all these ports. Ports are obviously where it's key. Yeah, Catholic Mexico, you can dock in our ports. I don't know why they want us. I'm assuming we must have some sort of mutual enemy. But yeah, at the moment in time, this is such a bad faction to be fighting because yeah, we've got the US that we need to take down. We've also got a war goal on the British that we need to use by the end of this year, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that really. Okay, let's make sure that our soft attack and defense is going up for our units. We want stronger units on the battlefield.